Good evening. I am here. It is 12:35 a.m. on Monday, November 10th. So, I don't have much to say. I spent most of this weekend outside the stream last night and outside of today and outside of right now. I was honestly just lying down most of the weekend, just kind of sleeping in, and I caught up on most of the stuff I wanted to do, thankfully. So I'm pretty good. That said, still will not be here this Monday, tomorrow, even if I get out on time. Tomorrow night's going to be audition night for me. So, just like recently, Monday will not be stream day this week. But hello, I'm here tonight. Hey Ephraim, how you doing? Today, we are going to continue ZA. I am rank B. Off stream, I did grind out the next ticket, so as soon as we get the rank A challenge unlocked, we could do it. It's really funny that, like, the main hook of this game, like, the Battle Royale, is, like, the least streamable part because it's so repetitive. It's like you know exactly how it went down. I went into the zone, beat up a bunch of people, got a ticket, left the zone. And that's it. Day ended and I got some money. What I also did was, as you can see, my research level is quite a bit higher than it was before. I filled out the Pokedex a bit. I caught some more alphas that were in areas that I hadn't been to previously. Or that I had been to and I just hadn't caught anything. Like the Gorgeist I never caught. But I did now. I have a couple other alphas here. These all have Mega Stones. Get your ass wrecked by the alpha Pokemon. I got the alpha Pikachu at the very beginning of the game and evolved it, so I have something for the DLC. This is going to be for something later. Also, Soma traded me a bunch of Pokemon, and they all have great names. Snoogledort, the Alakazam, Gongobeef, the Steelix. Most of these were traded to me to evolve. So that was, and that gave me a lot of points, because if you do 5 trade evolutions, it fills out 3 research tasks. So we got Snoogledort, the Alakazam, Gongobeef, the Steelix, Steaglepomp, the Caesar, Creature, which is a shiny Inkay, and Celestia, which is an alpha Litwick, which I may use. Oh, and then Banglefork, the Slowking, and Donglesmorph, the Gengar. I may take Talonflame out for Celestia at some point. No Bunglepuss. I think Bunglepuss already exists. These two, Inkay and Celestia, I may use. Creature and Celestia, I'm not sure yet. This is actually for trading later. These are the in-game trades. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to change my team right now just because everyone's 64 to 75. I don't know how that level gap got so significant, but it did. So right now, we're quelling 3 more Mega Evolutions. We also have the 10 battle challenge at Restaurant Lawau. I don't know if I want to do this. Part of me wants to try, but I'm afraid that, like, I'm going to be too underleveled for this. Full course of battles, 3 stars. For the first course, it is our honor to present Joel's Pokemon. Bon Appetit. Damn it. Slightly too underleveled. The game's got hands, yeah. That's cruel, having the first fucking fight poison all your Pokemon. Now that is how you do a restaurant battle. To second course, it is our honor to present Julius's Pokemon. Bon appetit. As I say, let me guess, fire Pokemon? Because if you cheese out the first fight with Steel types, then they want to have it ready. Yep, there goes one. Perhaps I shouldn't say it, but I can't hold back. Don't get cocky, it'll only get harder from here. Severa's Pokemon for the third course. Snakes. It's a rock. Never mind. They're all fairies. A perfect Pokemon battle. Much like a perfect blend of magnificent spices. Weak, but they also poisoned half my team, so now I'm gonna, they're gonna wear out because I can't heal. For the fourth course, it is our honor to present Percival's Pokemon. Bone Apetit. Aval Ugh. Toxic is a bitch, yes, exactly. There's no healing at all between fights is nasty. Can't even get rid of poison. So this is the purpose of a restaurant battle, to work up an appetite by losing spectacularly. Ice Fang, the bitch, dead. For the fifth course, it's our honor to present Germain's Pokemon. His fucking face. This is way too rough. What? Someone got you addicted to Balatro. I haven't played it. I know it's really good, though. My well-marinating battle technique did not stand up to your refined palate. Estelle's Pokemon. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Alright, so we can't do this now. This is like come back when we beat the game type challenge. I mean, I could probably... I might be able to do it now, but like coming up with a strategy for that is probably not in my best interest at the moment. Because that would require me... So what I would need to do is I would need to... I need to get a Pokemon out there that can't be poisoned, so Scolipede, to handle the first fight on its own. And then I have to just, you know, reserve stamina the rest of the time. Because it's you know... I think an important thing is that I use Mega Evolution a lot more. Use it, refill it as quickly as possible, and then use it again. Something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna farm crystals as we find them, because I did get all of the Mega Stones that are currently available. I got Clefabite, I got, what was it, Excadrite, Garchompite, Dragalite, Metagrossite, so I have all that right now. But that did cost me all of my Mega Shards that I had. Can we just get a Mewtwo and Whale on them? I don't know if Mewtwo's in this game. I don't think so. So we gotta do what? Take down rogue Pokemon? That was it. But no, I haven't played Balatro. I don't even own it. I wanted to a few times, and I'm like, I don't think I have the energy to get addicted to a card game. Mega Rayquaza. Well, we already know Kyogre and Groudon are going to be in the DLC, so Rayquaza being there probably isn't too big of a stretch to assume. The page for the donut mechanic in the DLC shows an alpha donut and an omega donut, which are very clearly based off of Kyogre and Groudon, meaning that that's probably how you get them, and that they could become the primal forms. Which makes me wonder how that's gonna work. Like, are they gonna run off the Mega Evolution meter? Or are they gonna have, like, a different energy to turn into that? It's gonna be like Sun and Moon. Where, you know, you get the Z-Ring, but then in the post-game, they're like, oh yeah, you could also use Mega Stones. And it's like, oh, okay, so we can Mega Evolve, too. Anyway, speaking of, let's take out... Take out Dragonite. It's one of the few deck builders I'm actually resonating with. It's a deck builder? I thought you just started with random, I thought it was like you draw random cards while you're playing. I mean, I guess it is still a deck builder, but... Where am I going? I'm going up here. You start with a deck of 52 that you can modify. Do this ain't Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, Mermom. I don't know why I said that. I usually just call you Hina. Hey, I'm doing well. I'm at rank, B. Right now. Blah, 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 blah. Rank B. Wait, in here? Or is it up there? It's up there, isn't it? Yeah. That person who raided me yesterday got suspended. For some reason. And I don't know why. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, no, their name comes up as unknown user in my, in the activity log. And when I checked their page, it said they were temporarily suspended. I'm like, oh, what the fuck did they do? Damn, that sucks. What'd you think of just Synth's Battle Theme? Oh, I loved it. It was great. The battle themes in this game are really good. So I don't know about getting addicted to Balatro, but I'm definitely feeling at some point getting Ball Pit, or Ball X Pit, whatever you want to pronounce it. I think it's just Ball Pit. It's like Hunter x Hunter. The X is silent. There you are. Dragonite's just up ahead. See? It's right there. So Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered, too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind? That person you've been looking for. Yeah. I guess I felt like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumios's Rogue Mega Evolution problem. Now, Colrus, though, I wait for him to come back. It'd be cool if he came back for the DLC in this game. Let's save this Dragonite. By beating the shit out of it. Children, you're in for the Electro Jazz, yeah. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4. Winghead. I know she's the starter I'm weak against, or I'm strong against. Yeah, the game got a lot easier when I realized I could heal during battle. Oh! Hyper Beam. By the way, you see when the DLC's coming out? Yep, next month, right after I get back from MFF. So I'll be playing it. Don't worry, Puff the Magic Dragon. You didn't. What made you think that? You didn't know. What made you think that? Because remember the whole game, I was like, I don't think I could heal. I don't think I could heal during battle. I didn't realize. You know what it was? It was that I had. It's because you hold down ZL to target, and when you're targeting, you can't open the menu. But now I found out you can. Ice is most ideal for this. Too bad there are only 3 Ice-type Megas right now, soon to be 4. Yeah. Excalibur, which I keep forgetting exists. Bomba still kind of sucks, yeah. Spamming Hyper Beam, pretty sure that's a lot of players' nightmare back in the Gem 1 days next to multi-turn move spam and Ice Beam, yeah. Sunny Day Solar Beam. Dragonite. Bag of Dragonite. You're on a roll, Melody! Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumiose will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasartico want. Keep it up! Boopies. Hey, Fate Wolf, how you doing? I'll put this in this folder since I'm about to get that thing anyway. Time for legs. Which Snow Eevee do you think is the better Mega? Oh, definitely Frostlass. I like Frostlass a lot. Just as in concept. I should use a Frostlass, because I've never used one in the game before. I just want to use Aggro. See, the problem is I already have my team set for this game. When the DLC comes out, I might switch it up. But I'm also, when the DLC comes out, there's more Pokemon to catch, so... I don't know. Aggron, Okay, it's in the middle of that building, and I think there's a courtyard. Actually, wait a minute, is that the hidden courtyard? Yeah, it is. That's where the, Alpha Gumi is, normally. That's on my team right now. This thing is there as a Gumi in that spot. Gonna go eat? Nice. I'm kind of hungry. In fact, I may end tonight's stream a bit early to make something to eat. Just because I'm feeling a little peckish, and by the time I get, you know, 3 hours into the stream, I'm probably going to be pretty hungry. Wait, what's happening here? This is another song that sounds like a Splatoon song. This sounds like that, is it from Octo Expansion? Someone that goes, burp, burp, burp. Extra Grande group. Woomy. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Melody, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let 2 civilians waltz in here while I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe, hi. What are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if needed be, I could take care of the situation personally. With your handgun? Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution. And we're here to calm it down. I see. So you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside from you. Sure you understand. And what are we supposed to do? It's simple. Melody defeats my team, then I'll be unable to take on other opponents. That smirk. Look at that face. I'm gonna walk over here where the spikes aren't. That's Starmie. He's just standing there, menacingly. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? 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 I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. You can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find out that my world may be bigger than I ever imagined. It's kind of funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Corbeau, and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. This whole team can be mega'd, yeah. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control, and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It's only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses. Security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. There are several dead people in the city, thanks to him. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn. always one step ahead until we were forced to admit defeat. He completely outdid us, in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he's been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumiose. Now please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with, after all. Like what? Like what wasn't above board? If I use the stone Philippe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? Well, it was a gift. Right, yeah, okay. You could literally have just gone to the store and bought one of those. I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got to go calm that rogue Mega Starmie. Not counting legendary Scolipede is the tallest Mega. Wow. By the way, that's how I finally caught a Dratini in this game, because they run away if you don't fuck it, if they're basic, if they're actually like regular Dratini. Angie, yeah, that's the Dragonair I have in my box. It's an alpha. Is there a way to get back up here? Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Make sure you and for alligators stay safe, okay? I imagine Goodra would be good for this. Oh, and, Venusaur. I sent, when I was doing those trades with Soma the other day, I sent her not Crocodile, what's the form before it? I sent her that and I named it, because its nose looks like a dick. So I sent her one that I named Panicules, like how Vinny says panicular. I was referring to something phallic-shaped, so I named it Panicules. Crocorock, that's it. Before Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sets in, you want me to heal your Pokemon? No, we'll make do without it. I'm already healed. No need to be shy about it, I got you. But thou must accept the free heal. Babby's first open world game. Here come the leggies! Glorious. I can't hit it! god. I'll stop with Psychic, you Shadow Ball. Jesus, look at him run, yeah. Fast dashing. Wave dashes. Literally. Dashes on the waves. Starmanite. Thank you again, I didn't ask for it the first time. Good work, Melody, that's one more rogue Pokemon calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? No, we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks, huh? And after all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Had a burp there, Starry. Do you think Illumiosa's restaurants might have started this all as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. Something I can't stand is when something runs similar to a spider. I thought you didn't mind spiders. Oh, look, all the crystals are gone from here. I'm the one that gets called in to get them, but that doesn't mean I don't mind them. I'm just the more brave one. Tyranitar, huh? Huh. Bet you could handle this on your own if you had to. But, you could count on Scrafty and me for help. Mega Tyson chicken nuggets. Weak to fire, right? Here's our likely soon-to-Mega Evolve target. Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. Yeah, I know it's category. What a douche thing to say. You did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. But my Scrafty should do well against the Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. In any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. Bet you could handle this. Okay, yeah. It's Rock Dark, yeah. Oh, so fire isn't good against it. Never mind. Flying's also not good. Actually, Talonflame's gonna get wrecked. I better not use it. Guess that means it's once again up to Feraligatr. Sandstorm. Only Swampert was there. I think, did they confirm that the Hoenn starters are going to be in the I think they are, because they all have Mega Forms. Jesus. Like the size of the Mega Evolution spheres don't make a difference. The champ. Tyranitarite. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumiose and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we could finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? Let's head back to Hotel Z then, shall we? Still trading it for a single corn chip. There are no Pokemon at risk. Where is it? Let's see it. Oh, there it is. It's right there. No new side quests. We're gonna be stuck with 94, just undone for now. Managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. Glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey, AZ, can I ask you something? No, I'm old. I can't hear you. Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let's simply be glad that you continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on? Well, that must be Melody. Says who? Grisham. That's not who I expected to fight. I thought it was gonna be Tawny. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Melody, Rank B. It says ranks M to F, yeah. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Grisham, Rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to Rank A. So it's finally time. You're closing in on Rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to Rank B, but managed to keep their face a secret. Soon, Eviolite? Oh, cool. Karma will get his power boost. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms and nicknames, too. That's true, but how are you supposed to find them and have your promotion match? You have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way, we can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Vinny. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Melody, and try... let's head to the Looker Bureau, Melody, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like competition to see who hits Rank A first has begun. Who joins the CA Royale under a false name? There's some strange people out there. Who is Graham Cracker? He's Graham Cracker and may or may not be good in s'mores. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Peepaw's full of regrets. I can't stop calling him Peepaw now that Soma called him that. Looks like her... okay. I entrust the futures of all Illumios to you. Please do your best to protect them. Tall man. What a shock. More side quests have opened up. At least there's no more battle things outside of the one I haven't done. I don't like that coughing he's doing. Yeah. He's got 3,000-year-old viruses in his body. This is terrible! My Whirlipede is out of control. It's whirling all over the place. It might run into someone or their Pokemon. They could get hurt. Please, I need you to battle my Whirlipede and end its rolling rampage. Na 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 na. Whirlipede Damasi. Please, sir, he needs some chickens. He needs some Blaziken soup. Buddy. Buddy. Stop whirling. When in doubt, brave bird. Let him live out his dream of being a tumbleweed. Thank goodness, it finally stopped. What were you thinking letting your Whirlipede run through the city like that? Deshi? Oh no, she looks upset. I'm with the Fist of Justice, a group dedicated to getting rid of Wild Zone so that Pokemon and people could truly coexist. Letting your Whirlipede run amok like that, it's going to make people think Pokemon are scary. You trying to make the Fist of Justice look bad or something? No, not at all. Whirlipede just suddenly started rolling and zoomed off. I didn't mean to make anyone look bad, I swear. Whatever you meant to or not, it makes trouble for us when Pokemon act dangerously out in public. I think the Fist of Justice needs to help teach you a lesson. Teach me a lesson? Oh, okay. But I'd rather not do anything painful or scary. First off, you need to learn everything you can about your Pokemon. Whirlipede are surprisingly aggressive. They don't hesitate to smash into things at high speed. Pokemon will obey you as long as you have a high enough Royale rank. But if that's not the case, you should train with the Fist of Justice so that you're able to stop Whirlipede on your own. Have I made myself clear? Yes, understood. Girl, calm the fuck down, yeah. Wait, does that mean I'll be training under Ivor? That Ivor? That sounds just as painful and scary as being mowed down by my Whirlipede. Roll out. Nope. Balls, actually, two of my favorite types. Click and repeat. Ba-da-da-dum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. It's been quite a stir in the Pumpkaboo fan community over the recent discovery. Recent discovery? Pumpkaboo used to be sorted based on their size. Small size, average size, large size, or super size. However, it's come to light that the differences between them go just beyond size. So now they're called small variety, medium variety, large variety, and jumbo variety. Don't you think the new names sound more like different breeds than anything else? I do. I want to see if they really are different, so I've been collecting the varieties of Pumpkaboo. But I haven't had any luck finding the largest, the jumbo variety. They're said to appear at night in Wild Zone 15. Please, I need you to catch a jumbo variety Pumpkaboo for me. It'll be even bigger than the Pumpkaboo I have here, if you can believe that. Oh, there's one more thing. Please don't bring me an alpha Pokemon. It's hard to determine what variety is when it's alpha-sized. Oh, god damn it. Well, there goes that. There goes that plan. I actually have to catch it legit. She needs sleep. She's a Hex Maniac. She doesn't sleep. They knew I was gonna cheese it, yeah. Damn it, I was prepared for that, too. Damn it. That's not Jumbo. They're all medium. That one's Jumbo. It's making the noise. Jumbo sounds different. No, it's S. What? What? I thought... Wait, this one is a jumbo, though. And this one? Huh? Wait, but it says size small. Oh, is it small just for its variety? That's what it is. Okay. I see why. I see what's going on. So the actual size listed on their profile is not indicative of the type of variety it is. It could be a jumbo and still be small. I get it now. A jumbo variety Pumpkaboo. So this variety carries jumbo-sized spirits to the afterlife in its huge body? How mysterious. That means I was prepared, because one of the Pumpkaboo I had was a jumbo before. Even if they look similar, I could see how these different varieties are indeed different forms. Forgive me. To be honest, I don't really get it, but how could I not be convinced by the size of that Pokemon? From now on, I'll nurture my own spirit so it's big enough to require a jumbo variety someday. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for bringing me a jumbo variety Pumpkaboo. 5 Seeds of Mastery. I should really use those. Now that I have all 4 varieties of Pumpkaboo, spirits of any size can be carried to the afterlife. If you ever need them, let me know. If I ever kill someone, yeah, I'll let you know immediately. There's no bonus for releasing Pokemon in this game, too, unlike the first Legends game. Been a hot minute since I've heard that call, yeah. Gen 6. I like Pumpkaboo, honestly. I like Phantump better as a Form 1, but I like Gourgeist better as a Form 2. I'm not a fan of Trevenant. I want to be artistic in all things, even Pokemon battles. Makes those battle truly shine as their beauty, their strength, and how ephemeral it all is. You don't know what I mean? You'll find out if you battle me. Wow, let us battle, artistically. Talk to me once you're ready to battle. In the name of art, on guard! Pumpkaboo with its kitty face. Meow. He has 6 Pokemon. I noticed they're all trying to use self-destruct. That lady huffed too much of mineral spirits. I think she wants some. Yeah, all of her moves are one hits, are like instant feints. Kaboom! Kaboom! Sploosh. Self-destruct. Explosion! Faced a trainer once who would shout, "Let's give it all we've got before a battle." Thanks to her, me and my Pokemon realized what it meant to truly give it all battle our all. But don't you worry. First place I go to after every battle is a Pokemon Center. The ephemeral beauty found in a fleeting battle, and healing to bring out our resilience. That is indeed our style. The Gourgeist's like waddling off. I got a self-destruct TM for that. And 2 bottle caps. 200 power. Has a 15-second cooldown time, but I guess that wouldn't really matter since you're knocking yourself out when you use it. Also, she said she's going to the Pokemon Center, and she walked off in that direction when the Pokemon Center's over here. I need to buy more Dusk Balls, actually. I don't have any. Alright, you can't buy them from the regular store. Actually, wait, she's got new items. Yeah. Oh, they sell the vitamins, but they're 5,000 each. There's the Pokeball Emporium. It's right there. It's about 20, that's good. Like, you can just buy the Premier Balls, even though they don't do anything. Okay, one more. Huh. Or Fuisode girl. Ghost-type Pokemon are weak to Dark-type moves and Ghost-type moves. You know what that means? No clue. In a battle between Ghost-types, speed plays a large part in determining the outcome. So what do you say we have a battle to decide which of us is the superior Ghost-type user? Wait, I don't have a Ghost-type. Once you and your Ghost-type Pokemon are ready, let me know. Uh-oh. I mean, I have a level 53 Banette with Benetite, so I could probably use that. If you surpass us in speed, I have a backup plan to bring us back from the brink. Bring us back. Whoa. Oh, she has a whole fucking team? Asshole. I thought she would have one single Pokemon. Not a goddamn... cavalcade. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Let's bring Gourgeist in. These are too low level, though. They're gonna get their asses kicked. Bennett, yeah. Oof. Only gave like 1 level. Nuts. Oh man, this might be a bit too hard to do. Shit! Oh man, why did they do this? Why do they give you challenges where you have to use a specific type of Pokemon? It's like I haven't used it the entire game. Why do I suddenly have to start using it now to clear a challenge? That's annoying. Alright, think it through. Okay. Body slam them. You can't. They're ghost types. Oh. Hey, but I got it. Ghost and poison, so ghosted double. Triple, quadruple. Oh my god, that was rough. Was I maybe cursed or something? I know I could have just trained and cheesed it out later, but like doing that with strategic item use was pretty fun. I still lost. Even my backup plan of giving my Pokemon spell tags to strengthen their ghost-type moves failed. I know you helped Ivor and Gwyn bury the hatchet before, so your skill in battle shouldn't come as such a surprise. Huh? Do you feel a chill in the air? What? You didn't feel it? The aura of melancholy? Maybe Gwyn Chandelure is mad over what I just said now and wants to absorb my spirit. No, please don't punish me. I didn't mean it. I take it back. Please don't take my spirit. Phew. The aura of melancholy is gone. Seems talking about Ivor is off limits even when Gwyn's not around. Here, take this spell tag. Give it to a Pokemon to boost the power of its ghost-type moves. Haunting experience. 4,444 money. 4 is a very unlucky number in Japan. In Japanese. So that's a very unlucky number of amount of money to get. Woo! Stop! Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? This is about your case. I've narrowed down the likely list of candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Melody's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we do. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. The sink is pretty clean. It must not be used very often. Should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the Royale, but she'd be one of the top ranks for sure. Should know... Okay. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Bust this out now. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Oh, she's talking about both Looker and Xerosic. Finally, we get to see everyone's favorite. Hypno Squid. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? I think you need to stay away from that Pokemon. They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, it seems like he seems to genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard about what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Definitely not related to a notebook of ending lives. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale. But why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? Does Grisham have a goal of their own? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? I already know, because she was part of the Team Flare. Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Melody. Mabel's like, oh, you gotta fight me. That rat! That vile little man! Can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. Blech. It's not like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. I wonder where Sycamore went to. There's an item hidden behind here. I want to check the other two floors to see if there was items hidden behind there. So there's screens here with DNA, a lantern, and a human. I can only extract from this that they want to somehow combine the DNA of those two things. Also, is Lantern even in this game? We have not run into a Chinchou yet. Yeah, there's no... And here we see the typical adult getting mad at her job and the people around. I'm sure many of us can relate to the frustration. Yeah, exactly. Are you making any progress on my research tasks? Yes, you've been keeping tabs on me. I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare? Seems you already know about more about Gris than I thought you would have. Than I would have. Team Flare? Seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Oh, just realized she has her old headset there on the table. That she... Oh god, the Flare theme. Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. Tell me more! I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. I want to know about graham crackers, honey flavor specifically. But there are still people who today react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me look into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Yeah, she's got the Flare logo on her chair. Sorry. I didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, right? He was part of a younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone calls him Gris. It means gray. Like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much of a chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if he really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe in the Centrical Plaza. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. No, I still want you to keep up the research work, too. Curiosity's the spice of life, which means... By which I mean get those research tasks done, kid. Not getting any younger here. What you got going on down there? Huh. I'm sending you to get coffee for me, dingus. What if she was sending me to... She's sending me to the food truck, but I was like, what if she's sending me to the cafe where Lysander Labs was in the previous game? More side quests. It's gonna warp to the front door. Well, what'd you do? Wanna know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild Aron. Aron love to eat metal. They'll even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time, though. And so I had an idea. I think a poison-type move would add some nice flavor to a scrap metal. Steel-type Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. We're happy to test my idea. Hit that pile of scrap with the move Sludge Bomb and give it some seasoning, please. Poison. Damn it! Wrong button. Spray some of that purple ketchup, yeah. Blah. Oh, that Sludge Bomb gave the scrap metal such a tantalizing aroma. She's an odor freak, like that one guy in Hamtaro, Ham Panic, or Ham Heartbreak. And look, the Arons seem pretty happy with the result too. They're chowing down. Still got this random idea of mine worked out. Thank you for spicing things up for us. You were fantastic help, and I'm fantastically grateful. After this, I think I'll spend some time researching which poison-type moves Aron finds the tastiest. Don't you worry, my little Aron friends. I'll keep feeding you as much scrap metal as you like. Got some zinc for that. You would think I would get some iron. But I'm bummed. Orpal ketchup. Well, if it ain't that kid from Team MZ, got a bit of a reputation in the Rust Syndicate. Here you're pretty strong. Battle me, will ya? Don't have to be right now. Can wait till you're good and ready. Come talk to me once you're in the mood for a battle, MZ Grunt. Then buckle up. My will is hard as steel, you hear? Okay, Gudra's special attack is way higher than its physical. Some things can only be learned through battle. Now I know what a real steely trainer looks like. You know, you're alright. Most folks wouldn't waste time humoring me. Guess I used something interesting since I lost the battle. Let me tell you a little secret. Steel can't be poisoned. See, that's true even for people. Word is back when he was young. Our very own Philippe was gnawed by an even younger man, Corbeau. The thing about Corbeau is that he's charismatic, charming, and just downright intoxicating. And that's rad, but it can work against him, too. So Philippe looks to Skarmory as a reminder. Helps him keep a level head and stops him from just blindly following Corbeau. None of this is high-stakes intel, mind you, but I like talking about it anyway. It's because our second-in-command has such a solid head on his shoulders that grunts like us can sleep easy. Here, take this. Thanks for the battle, and for listening to me prattle on. Metal Coat. Corbeau's taking you under his wing, then that makes us family, MZ Grunt. Wasn't there another one? Oh, looks like it was just those two. But 100's not here. Where's mission 100? Ye old Metal Coat. Is there another thing here that I'm not seeing? Usually they come in sets of 3. I could have swore there was another one on the world map somewhere. Get A rank and then go for it. I might just wait till the post game. Counting the DLC mission, there's 120 in total, so we've done 99 of them at this point. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing things. Alright. That mission's how you get Eviolite? Oh. Hello, person with red hair. That's certainly not in Team Flare. Only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? What? The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady over there. I'd like to order one promotion match. Well, isn't this entertaining? Seems you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the most top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flair Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me here to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flair Nouveau. How good am I at imitating accents? Not very. How you doing? Let's take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've still got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine. I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. Haven't gotten this far yet, but I don't care about spoilers. Why is AZ getting flamed? Because these people are part of a new Team Flair, apparently. Team Flair Nouveau, who also run the trucks. If you'd be so kind, please check the map and find your way. We'll meet you there. Their fucking logo is the Team Flair logo with the line through it. How did I never notice that? I've been noticing all the background art in this entire game, and it didn't dawn on me for a second that that's just the Team Flair logo with an N through it. Tilted on its side. Cafe Nouveau. Quick, take their truck. Does that mean the other shops are like that too? Free real estate, yeah. Nouveau Cafe is sort of a self-help group. Thought working for Nouveau would be more exciting than this. Oh, they all have the red streak in their hair too. How the fuck did I not notice this? That's hilarious that I missed that so completely. I'll follow my savior's example and help the less fortunate. Savior! Oh my god! She was raised by Lysander. Fuck, man. Okay, where am I going? Go meet Grisham at the location you were sent. Okay. Will that basically be an unpaid, shitty Walmart clearance version section of Team Rocket? Well, Team Flair had like a very vague goal. And Lysander was like, went like sicko crazy mode. I don't know. A closed down cafe, of course. This is the cafe where Lysander Labs is, isn't it? Look at you waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flair, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. I'm a good boy, thanks for noticing, yeah. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flair. Or more rightly, for Team Flair Nouveau. You know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What can an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid that it's all too understandable. Sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response. Like Grizel has done here. Really? Because no one gave a shit that Malva was in Team Flare. She's literally a member of the Elite Four. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel when she's set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before a promotion match, I must ask. Please, won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? Not anymore. Yeah, I guess not. Fight me. I will and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. Burn to the ground! There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Burn! Nice. She's got a Mega Ring. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Big main. This is another one I didn't know got a Mega Evolution. And done. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Her mostly flight Pokemon, me with my Alpha Banette, which is over-leveled and has a Mega Stone, and also has no electric move. Nah, I'd win. Yeah, it was mostly rock types and fire types, so it's like water. Sir. Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now we're all feeling refreshed. Allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare, and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Cyanide coffee, yeah. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. This is what fills the Lysander Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon which nearly burned the region of Kalos off the map? The weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who's provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of Team MZ. It was obvious, dude. Missed opportunity for them to have secret dialogue for red-headed characters, yeah. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Melody, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame! Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you were to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthian. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. The person you're currently lived with nearly killed everyone and nearly took an entire region off the map. Also, that character smiles. Cups on the counter looks as if they were being used recently. Don't expect a hot cup of coffee or anything, even if you do manage to make it back up alive. Boxes are just lying around. Was someone in the middle of cleaning up? Take care down there. A thin layer of dust coats the shelves. Oh boy. Look, see, we got the warp point! I figured enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? We need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Nah, man, this is your crib. Damn, dude, you live like this? Warp panel doesn't seem to be powered. You have to find the right power supply to get it up and running again. Oh, this is a whole-ass dungeon. Can't proceed as long as the elevator is locked. Find the elevator key in the labs. Door seems to be locked. The letter A is displayed in the console. True lab. Dark and darker. It's dark and dank, though, yeah. Whoa. I have a Houndoom. Shit's probably smelling like Fritos in there. Look at that big inconspicuous lever. You pulled on the lever and activated the power supply unit. Dude, who wouldn't want to buy out this cafe? Get this giant fucking lab underneath it. Lights are back on and the nearby warp panel should work now. Okay, so it's just those two. Sparkle looks very key items-ish. Okay, and that's a one-way shortcut back. Lab card key A. Dark Pulse. Damn it, Sabrina, you did this. You two Team Rock with your stupid war puzzles. Look, someone just left like a smart device there. Team Flare. That looks like the most basic Team Flare cup ever. That looks like someone like contacted like Vistaprint and just had the logo hastily slapped on a cup. Not to knock Vistaprint, because Vistaprint made my new business cards and they look fucking fantastic. I love them. That PC though, oh yeah, that is a chonker of a PC right there by modern day standards. Look, they have a whole box full of these cups. Stools. Okay, can't get over there. What did I just pick up from that spot? Not the spell tag. Not the metal coat. What's the power band? That must not have been something new. Locks were each program to take different keys for security purposes, but mostly it's just an inconvenience. Ever play Deltarune? Yeah, I've streamed the whole game so far. On my stream archive channel. I've played all 4 chapters with both routes so far. And I will be streaming Chapter 5 next year. Guess this is Nintendo's HQ where they keep their internet service for multiplayer. No wonder it's so old. Hasn't been updated since 03. Wow. That's a good one. Sick burn. To be fair, their multiplayer has gotten better. This generation, but it's definitely not ideal still. Chris, get the banana. Tapped card key A against the panel. The door opened. Like I said, this is like True Lab. Is a Noivern in here? Where? Ah! Potassium. Who did? Actually, I just realized these are Pokemon that Team Flare used to use, because they used to use Houndours, Houndooms, and Noivern / Noibat, didn't they? So they're all Pokemon that Team Flare abandoned when they got shut down. Ultra Ball? Think so, yeah. Letter B is displayed in the console here. Can't go to that side yet. Door is locked permanently, though, it seems. Lab card keyed B. Want to battle you online? Maybe. We'll see, because, again, I'm going to probably end in, like, about an hour at most, and I want to make sure I at least hit rank A by then. So give me to, like, let's see what happens at the end of this dungeon, and then, I'd be willing to, do an online battle. Okay, we're on the other side of the hole now. Where did we come from? We came from that way. Wait a minute. Beldum! Okay, finally get to capture that. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice there was just a hallway over here. Beldum and Matang, huh? Not so much for that. Oh, I wasn't quick enough. Place is literal Pokemon. We looking to make it out alive. Proceeds have at least most 2 Pokemon in the room. Yeah, in the wild? Yeah, we've seen Wild Matang before. This is as good of a catch rate as I can get on it, unfortunately. Yeah, two notches isn't good. But at least we know where the Beldum and Matang are in this. Revive, that's good because I used quite a few of those. Stone? Not bad. Max revive. Oh, this is the archive room. This is where, you go here mostly in the post-game, I think. I think it's where you find out about Emma. I can only imagine my shock when I realized one of my favorite Pokemon had been sitting there for like 3.5 games. Caught a shiny Beldum once, and I was really confused because I didn't know how to evolve into Matang, so I held on to it for like 3 games, transferred to Violet, through home, chucked some rare candies at it for shits and giggles. Really? Don't think you did the X and Y post-game? Really? It's not that long. It's literally all just the Lumio City stuff with Looker and Emma. Ekans. I already have an Alpha Arbok. There's one in regular Lumio City. Sure, you know what? While I'm here, might as well just get another one. It's worth beating them because they do drop experience candies, which are nice. Remember doing the castle thing? Yeah, but not the other stuff. You should go back and do it. It's fun. It's a good story. These are pretty close in level, too. Named it after the dude with Togedemaru from the Sun and Moon series. I don't remember that person. I don't know who that is. I can't remember who that is. Wait, what? Zinc, okay. So there's 3 exits. And I came out of the exit with the warp zone, so we have to go straight, okay. So then I got Alpha Arbok really early in the game, and I was like, ooh, Big Snake, oh shit, that's level 40, not gonna do that. Flip with my level 5 Bumblebee, yeah. Letter C is displayed in the console. Rare candy. Wait, there's nothing here. Sophocles, oh. Oh, right. It was the kid. I get him confused with Clement in this game. Or in X and Y. Whoa! Nothing here either. Clement isn't from the same series. That's from X and Y. Did I miss something? Oh. That's weird. It's definitely where I came in, right? Yeah. Woo! This is a good opportunity to get that, though. I don't want to not get that. An Aegis Slash floats in the way. Looks like you have to defeat it to continue ahead. Droid! Oh, I can't capture it. path is now clear. I mean, they're both smart asses, but Clement is obviously superior, yeah. Though Clement apparently got kicked out of his home, because he's not in Prism Tower anymore, where the gym was. The elevator key. Key card that activates the elevator in Lysander Labs. It's emblazoned with Team Flare's logo. Head to the elevator near the entrance. Machines for controlling vast amounts of energy have been positioned around a stone. Team Flare evidently commanded cutting-edge technology while they were still in operation. It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way down to the ruins in Geosenge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. All the lore we're getting all of a sudden. Should be everywhere. I do need to go back and... Let me see if they've respawned at this point. They have. Okay, it's one. Nice! Saves me a lot of time. What was it? 50. Is that the level can evolve? Yes, it can. Made a weird goal to obtain every clothing item available. See, I gave up on that in some of the Pokemon games because it just gets too expensive. It's just not worth it. There we go. Got the whole line in one go. Actually, if Beldum's level 52, that means I can evolve it twice already. It is. I could have just evolved it. I could have just caught the Beldum, and that would have been enough. Here's the Metagrossite. Let's get that. Once these 4 evolve, then it's, those will count too. Tap the elevator key against the panel. Can now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? Wait, so we could go to B2? What's on B2? Finally, the hotel room, yeah. Oh, look, you can go to the jail cell floor. Experience Candy L. I like that the attention to detail that they included the jail cell floor, even though there's no point in going here. Trick is to knock out the crazy expensive stuff first, like the shoes and outfit sets, and everything else is super easy. Yeah, but it's also just a lot of grinding. Then again, I mean, with how much battling you have to do to get the shiny charm, you're gonna be raking in bank anyway. Not see. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The shopping centers dread seeing my ass coming over the nights. Hey, EV2, how you doing? File 1, the device. The device that grants life. The device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried beneath the earth in Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. I'm okay. How are you? I'm doing well. Just dreading going back to work tomorrow, as usual. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy in its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What, then, would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, which representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen if what would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? They're juicing the Pokemon, yeah. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Oh, I guess that was supposed to be Lysander's voice. Is that... Oh, shit. He's been watching me. Glowy butt. So what do you represent, Zygarde? They're milking them, fourth wall breaking smirk. Oh, no! Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. L? But how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. Oh, it's the buttons. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, that tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who could bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Then X is canon, take that Bacon Bird. I think that they're kind of being vague about it to kind of mix the two together. The implication is that the device can take and give life. So it really doesn't matter which one was canon. Yes, we need the eternal flower, and a trainer who could draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned that all those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. With the ultimate weapon, we will unleash the power of Kalos' legendary Pokemon. The weapon will be powered by living Pokemon, or rather the life energy they contain. To obtain this life energy, we must bind Pokemon to the standing stones that lie on Route 10. There are also details and other plans about where the ultimate weapon written here. The ultimate weapon. Ultimate despair. No, Bacon Bird, only Mononoke Deer. I like Bacon Bird, though. Where's Z-Guard? Just disappeared. We're really painting AZ to not be a great person, huh? I'll give you endless coffee in the house. Just let Grisham be the one to save us this time. Did you see Lysander? He's still down there. To think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grizel, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Melody, you now know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Don't you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too, and we love it just as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand AZ's Floette over to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling up my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they learned all of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Hear what AZ has to say and then decide how you will move forward. Damn. This won't end badly at all. No. Of course not. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now. Isn't that right? Oh, Melody, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him, alright. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it's time I talked to you all about it. Come, we could speak on the roof. Sweet, rooftop party. I'll bring my Switch. It's late and you're heading to bed? Okay, EV2, you have a good night. Take care. Thank you for coming by. Melody, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysander Labs. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Oh man, I love this art. It's really good. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. Dude's literally the Pokemon equivalent of Oppenheimer. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. And this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I can make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Angie is. Love how our character's just smiling through all this, yeah. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I have done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass. But that was because we were living in a time of peace. I kind of want this to be the thumbnail. This is such a good-looking, good-looking scene here. Screenshot. But now Angie. The tower's emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Angie and has caused the mega power to contained within to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Angie. I could have never imagined that you and Floette had this kind of history. And the tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the power from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only have Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have all kicked these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. But I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you. But accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Melody, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'm conflicted. How come? Tell them more about Team Flare Nouveau. Ah, yeah, I'd see why you'd hesitate. Still, though, as rough as that is, can you afford to give up now? Besides, even if you backed down and left everything up to Grisham, how do you know Floette would choose to fight alongside him? Green Zenus. Here, Robo Bunny. And would that bring AZ any peace? I understand feeling conflicted, but I think you should face Grisham. Let the outcome of your battle decide things. Alright, it's time you go challenge him to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Explanation speedrun, yeah. I entrust the futures of all Illumios to you. Please do your best to protect them. I don't really know what the right call is here. Never knew much about Team Flare. I wonder, do you think Grisham truly wants to protect Lumios? Yeah, I thought the music was different too, but it just picked up where it stopped when the last cutscene ended. Oh my god, there's 5 side quests. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, we'll just do those first. They're probably not going to take too long. I can tell just by looking at you that you're a strong trainer. To defeat a trainer like you, it's necessary to go all in on a single strategy. So I'll be attacking you all with my favorite Pokemon types. But my favorite of all Pokemon types, the Bug type. Being dedicated to a single thing that you love forces you to be creative to overcome its weaknesses. And that creativity leads to true strength. You should battle me and see for yourself. If you care for a battle, ready yourself and say the word. Okay, I'm ready. Come on, battle me and my Bug type Pokemon, please. Just to warn you, I'll be using Mega Evolution to draw out the potential of my beloved bugs. Sprays them with Raid. Oh my god. Ace Trainer. She's using all Pokemon that had Mega Evolutions, but she's not using it like she said she was. Ariados does not have one, though. Whoops, that didn't turn out well. I lost even after I sent out my Mega Pinsir. Why wasn't my love for bug types enough? Good work out there, team. Especially Pinsir. Great job with that Mega Evolution. Seems like more and more trainers are using Mega Evolution lately, huh? Heard rumors, though they're just rumors, mind you, that some shady character taught Quasartico how to make Mega Rings. Apparently that person's name is AZ. Oh boy, what an interesting rumor. Story goes that this AZ person traveled all the way up to some far-off region called Hoenn. There he researched the origins of Mega Evolution to satisfy his own curiosity. Seems he shared his research with Quasartico, but what does he hope to achieve? Guess I've got no complaints as long as I can Mega Evolve my beloved Pokemon. Should all appreciate this precious gift that we have. Power Lens. Bugs. Alright, hold on. Let me read this. Again, I don't want to waste too much time here. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna pause the recording while I do this. How you doing, Struggle Jim? Yeah, I don't know. That was definitely more of a struggle for me than the previous ones. Very specific monologue, yeah. It's going pretty well. How are you doing? This is from a Halloween OC you made on a 30-second timer. Wow. Oh, hello there. You're the trainer who helped us with filming last time, right? Well, we're shooting a scene for a different movie now. This time we're making a horror film. In particular, I want to get footage of the fearsome ghost of the forest, Trevenant. But we've hit a snag. Wild Pokemon are terrifying, especially ghost types. I think you could help us there, however. I hear Trevenant are rather hard to find in the wild. There are rumors that you get spotted in Wild Zone 13. Or was it 15? Or I suppose you could just evolve a Phantom, that works too. Really, all I need for you is to bring me a Trevenant at night. How you get it is up to you. A Haunted Elder Tree. Is that a Leaf Stone evolution? Alright, I don't have one. Traded. Wait, really? Ah. Trevenant. Damn, thought I'd get lucky there. Fuck! Are you fucking me, dude? Are you absolutely fucking me with that shit? Piss off. Piss off doing that while I'm in a battle. You better give me all the balls I threw back. This game's fucking unfair with that shit. If I'm engaged in a battle, the time should stop moving. Well, that went a little crazy. There, I got Trevenant now, at least. It's gotta be my party. I got a Scyther, too. I'm not even trying. Here you are. You brought that Trevenant, right? You want to help with our shoot? We'd love to. Oh, I knew I could count on you. Let's start filming then, shall we? Did you have to drown the poor Kakuna? Yes. Is everyone ready? Then lights, camera, action. He knew too much, yeah. You sure this place isn't haunted? Oh, come on. It's fine. Hold on. Did you hear that? What? He knew of our crimes, yeah. Our Pokemon crimes. Oh! Eek! Looks a little too happy. Wait, hold up. It's not scary at all. Cut! What kind of ghost in the forest is that? It's way too friendly. You know, I've heard Trevenant is really kind to all the creatures that live in the forest with it. Maybe it thinks we're forest creatures too? Well, it's a ghost type, and yet it shows such compassion. Yet that is also a true side of this Pokemon, worthy of being preserved on film. It's the footage that matters, you see. Footage that leaves its mark on the viewer, even without any cohesive narrative. The script can be changed. Cool. Ooga booga. I alone shall gaze into the abyss that is Trevenant and learn its secrets. You know, I didn't notice this before, but Trevenant has a very gentle gaze. Script's the blueprint for our movie. Wonder if we could really just change it around like this. He knew what the people have done to Gardevoir. Oh, I recognize you. You're Emma's assistant, aren't you? I've seen you working with her. Something like that. Well, in any case, do you think you could help me? Left my darling Klefki home all my most important keys, but seems Klefki dropped one of them on our last outing together. Where did you go? Let me think. Oh yes, we went to a hair salon. It was my first time visiting the place, so I don't recall the exact location. I was so pleased with my new look that I decided we would have an elegant brunch at a cafe near the hair salon. And another patron of the cafe challenged me to a battle, so we went to the battle court out back. I won a magnificent victory, naturally. If I could just remember which hair salon it was, I'm sure I could retrace my steps. In any case, I entrust finding my key to you, my dearest detective's assistant. Klefki's lost key. Okay. So a hair salon with a cafe and a battle court right near it. Unfortunately, it doesn't really help me. Hair salon, cafe, battle court. There it is. Found a fancy key. Mr. Assistant, I just remembered. I had my battle at this very court. Oh, and you found my key! Oh, my poor Clefly. It's not your fault the key was lost. I'm the one who decided to battle here. But I do recall hearing that Klefki never let go of the keys that they like. So about this, from now on, you'll only have to hold the keys you like. I'll handle any other keys myself. That means we're going to be sharing some key responsibilities, my darling Klefki. Thank you so much, Mr. Assistant. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. Oh, a nugget. And 5,000. Wow, so just give me 10,000. Have a wonderful day. Wait, that looks like the person at the hair salon again. No, it might not be. No, it is! What the fuck? What does she want now? I thought you had all the stuff. What's going on? Since you helped my site there master its cutting skills, I think you'd make a worthy challenger. Just as the Kalos has the Pokemon League. Lumio City has the Furfrou League. The Furfrou League is where the city's most skilled Furfrou fans compete to see who's the strongest. There's 4 such trainers, known as the Elite Four, are awaiting such a worthy challenger. The Elite Four can be found in 4 different restaurants around Lumios. You want to battle them, make sure to only have Furfrou on your team. Are you fucking me? Sounds like a fun challenge, no? Try beating them all if you can. Alright, we're not doing that tonight. Ow. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. Ahem. Could you tell I was doing an impression of my favorite trainer? She uses Ice-type Pokemon, so I do too. How about it then? Want to have a chilling battle against my Ice-types? Was that, which trainer was that says that? That says that exact line. Was that Lorelei? From Red and Blue? Want to have a chilling battle against my Ice-types? Being chilled to the bone sounds like your thing, then let me know. Up for a battle against my Ice-type theme? And it's time for another iconic quote from my favorite trainer. Ahem. Ha ha ha, are you ready? Glace. Oops, quick attack does not work on them. How dare you! You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. Yep, that's Lorelei. Maybe I'm going a bit overboard with the quotes. Anyway, you're real strong. Little tip from me, don't worry too much if your Pokemon get frozen. They'll thaw out on their own. Or you could always use Flame Wheel, Steam Eruption, or Flare Blitz to melt the ice if your Pokemon knows one of those moves. You know, it's strange and incredible that there's a place like this in Lumiose. It's like an ice field. Now that there are more wild Pokemon around the city, we can enjoy all sorts of new things. Speaking of which, I can't wait to enjoy an ice-cold Granita with my Ice-type Pokemon. Never melt ice in an Ice Stone, of course. That should be everything outside the 2 I didn't finish. Alright, let's do this promotion match and we'll end the stream there. Dang, we rich, yeah. Though that money goes really quick, so... Grisham is going to be the one to come out on the top in the ZA Royale. It'll be Team Flare Nouveau who saves Lumiose this time. But I guess we still need to make a living. Fine. This is Nouveau Cafe. No, all good. Ugh, then why are you even here? Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yes, I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? We're fighting for Floette. Yeah, we know all about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. Meowdy meowdy, Michael. Hey, Salvatore Rago, how you doing? You're the second person that says meowdy. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Grizel, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Melody, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you want to protect Lumiose? Care about the Pokemon. Care about the people here. I've come to love this city. I love this city. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I'll become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect this city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into a reality at last. Good, just trying to fill up your decks before going to bed? Nice. I'm gonna be stopping as soon as I beat, Grisham. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. It's 1 AM and you have a test tomorrow, so you gotta go to bed. Alright, dummy. Take care. Have a good sleep. Charizard, 1 piping hot battle to go. Meanwhile, the ZA Royale is being held by AZ, AZ's promoting it, so... he's kind of... whatever. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens I carry, yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose. I'll show you my resolve. I will protect Lumiose. I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Grisham of Team Flare Nouveau. I like how they have their own logo for the battles too, despite the fact that there's only 2 of them. Alright. Wrecked. I'm guessing he's gonna use Charizard X, since he's talking about Dark Flames. My wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard! Get wailed on, yeah. Best Charizard. Y still takes it for one-turn Solar Beams. Such a great counter for water types. There's certainly no you certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying it. Char. Lizard. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. Wait for it. Ass! You've been promoted to rank A. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. Then don't start a group that's called Team Flare Nouveau. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real. The world of beauty and that sense of justice still have to hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he shared for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Melody. Please take care of Prism Tower and of our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with the TM as well. Flare Blitz. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those Fire Blast roasts you like. Wow. Choosing the, he remembers the very first one I chose. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zeegard's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. We still hate your ass. Dean. He's got his reasons. Grisham. Seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zeegard still lacks the last of its cells needed to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. A little close there. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Whoa, you both reached rank A on the same day? Must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A-rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. Suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. Wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Angie that's affecting you? Floette. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried, too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up in worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. Got some big wins to celebrate, after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. That night, uh-oh. Melody, are you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Was this your doing, Kanari? Can't travel elsewhere right now. Max rank. Max rank achieved. Power lens. Never melt ice. Flare blitz. There's the lab card keys, which I just keep for some reason. This is no time to take a nap. Alright, y'all. I know this is like a big cliffhanger spot to end on, but this is like perfect, because I think there's about one more stream of the main story left to the end. So, I'm gonna stop here. I will not be here tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be audition night, even if I get out of work quick. I have auditions to do, so as usual, Monday will not be stream. I will come back to this on Tuesday, and we will finish the main story, and then start doing the post-game stuff. And, yeah, this is a very good spot to end off on. Thanks so much for coming, everyone. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I really, I'm always glad to have people here to experience this. Surely nothing bad will happen next stream. Nothing awful and terrible and destructive and world-ending will happen. I hope. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. You could expect more of this week. You could expect more Katamari as well. And next week will be Kirby Air Riders. And then we'll see where things go from there. In the meantime, if you want to watch more streams, check out twitch.tv/team/littlespace. Crayon Munchers is actually streaming right now, who raided me the other day, so I'm going to give them a raid. I guess there's a lot more people than normal streaming because it's earlier in the evening that I'm ending. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. I just realized how quiet this is without any sound, without any music or anything. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming by. Returning the favor and say hi to Crayon Munchers. You all have a great evening. Take care. I will see you on Tuesday. Good night.